Hey, what's going on, y'all? Elijah Prevet here, back with another video. And look, today we got to talk about not getting business as an associate agent. I've been reading your comments and I want to address this. So, there's been some of you that have said, Eli, I've got the position, I love the position, it's great. And there have been a few of you who have said, hey, is it normal to not be getting showings? I'm not getting showings. So aside from looking y'all up in like the Redfin database, I haven't done that. So I don't really know what y'all's schedules looks like, but I want to address that and talk about that and maybe ways to help with that. Starting out, I guess it can be market dependent. For me, I haven't had this problem. This past weekend alone, I did 11 or 12 tours and made 1,200 and I made $1,000 total, and I made 300 of that on 300 of that on Saturday, and then I made $715 on Sunday. And if I can, I'll post a screenshot of that on the screen now for y'all, maybe like over here or something, just so y'all can see, as long as I can block out the clients' names and like keep their information confidential. But just so y'all can see that I'm being honest and I actually had that many tours. So, whether or not it's busy is kind of, you got to think about it. So you're going to be the busiest probably after 5 and probably on the weekends when people are off work. There are people that will be touring during the days. You could be doing inspections for the lead agents, etc. during the daytime before 5, but really a lot of your tours are probably going to be on the weekends and going to be on the evenings. So if you're only setting your schedule available during the day and you're like, Eli, I'm not getting any tours, any business, that could have to do with it. So that's number one. Number one is, when is your schedule? Are you just leaving it wide open and you're not getting any tours? Are you only leaving it available during the days and maybe you're not getting tours? So that kind of has something to do with it. So that's number one. Now, if you say, Elijah, look, I'm leaving my schedule completely wide open and I'm still not getting tours. Look in your market. Maybe, unfortunately, you have a lot of associate agents doing tours. Go in your agent details and look. You should be able to see in your market all the associate agents and click on their names and see what their schedules look like. And you might have a bunch of associate agents really hammering things out right now in your region. So that could be a big part of it also. Another thing, lead agents have the ability, if I recall correctly, to mark you as their preferred associate agent. So you really want to be friendly with these lead agents. Maybe reach out to them and introduce yourself and say, hey, I'm new to this position, but I'm a real go-getter. This is my schedule, and I'd love to take on some tours. Maybe you send an email out. I believe you can email your entire office. You start it with like hashtag buy side, and it should automatically populate in your email for you to email all of the lead agents in your market and tell them like, hey, look, I don't have anything on my schedule. I'm looking for things, and I am sure there are lead agents that don't want to handle tours, or lead agents that would, love to get to know you and would like for you to handle inspections for them. Things could generally just be slower where you are because the market is so crazy. I haven't experienced that. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and haven't had a problem with that. I've had a couple of slow days, but I mainly work weekends, and my weekends are almost always slammed. So I would just suggest making sure your schedule's open, making sure you're not doing last minute opens on your schedule. Give it a couple of days out to open up your schedule. Make sure there's no contingencies on your schedule, like only certain zip codes. Those are the things that I would do. Reach out to lead agents. Those are the things I would do to make sure my schedule's packed. The final thing I want to discuss is making sure that the events that are on your calendar are actually going to be able to be toured. Like, the customers are serious about showing up. And so I do this in advance. I send out a text, I copy and paste a text, and I say, hey, my name's Eli, I'm with Redfin. I just want to make sure we're still good for our tour at XYZ property at blank time. And I send that out hours in advance on the day of the tour and make sure that they're good to go. If I don't have a response, I'll text again, or maybe I'll call. And I really just want to make sure that they're serious. And the quicker that they tell me that they're not able to show up, or the quicker that I handle a tour that's not scheduled yet, like something that was handed off to me to schedule myself by a touring coordinator. Basically, the touring coordinator wasn't able to get it scheduled and they handed it off to me. The quicker you take care of that and get that off your schedule if it can't be scheduled, or get that showing booked. The quicker you get that showing booked, and the quicker you let the client know that you're going to be there and it's booked, the more, definite it is that you're going to get to handle that tour and get paid. So anyways, y'all, I hope that you liked the video. I hope this helped. If I can answer more of your questions, please leave me a comment in the comment section. I'm planning on doing a Q&A of a bunch of questions I've seen that might be helpful for you guys. But yes, if you like the video, please like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.